Welcome to the Departure Lounge, where dreams take flight. On this YouTube channel, we're gonna rock the night with Quizmas Jet. We'll challenge your wit and your brain. Mania brings the beauty, it's a fashion hurricane. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizmas Jet to Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down. Battle of the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizmas Jet Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down.
A huge thank you to our channel member, Alexander Elliott. There we go. Happy days. Hello, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome along then, ladies and gentlemen, to your Saturday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Of course, as always, hope you are doing well. So, a little bit more of a nostalgic throwback, including obviously last night, where we're doing another nostalgic throwback. This evening, we're on board the Boeing 747-200 this evening, and we are headed, well, from PeoplExpress, an old airline that merged into Continental. We're headed from Newark down to Melbourne in Florida, where today's flight time should be just shy of the 2-hour mark. Take it in, drink it in. Finally nice to have a classic 747, even if it is Flight Simulator X export. However, she'd be looking pretty good. And then you get into the cockpit and you'll wonder what the aircraft is based off of. Don't expect real sounds tonight because there won't be any. It's based, of course, off of the 747-8 stock aeroplane that we have in the sim already. So, I think this works. I had a bit of an issue with it this morning, as I was just running a quick test with it, but it should be okay. But we'll say hello to those that are in the chat, shall we? Starting with Gemma, evening to you. Carl, evening to you. Phil, hello to you. Wayne, as always, saying she a beautiful bird. She is indeed. Dom, evening to you. Anyone lurking in the background, hello to you. Paul Hussey, hello again. Hope you're doing well this evening. All saw you on Fanverse again today with Chelsea's first 2 goals. Yes, I was on there. Shout out to Fanverse for keeping an eye on our channel and popping us onto their reactions. Big up them. And of course at the same time what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice the stream because we're going to do request night, because why not do request night? We're going to sacrifice the stream, so don't forget to have if you've got any suggestions for songs, do get them in. We're not going to do them just yet, we'll wait until we're in there, but let's begin. So, works with GSX, so we can get that prepped and sorted.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oh, look at the many choices we can go with. Let's go Old School United. I like the Old School United. Let's go for... let's go for... I think 1970s United can deal with us tonight. I may have clicked it a little bit too early. Let's nosy. Just make sure. Is that Old School United? No, it's not. I clicked it too early. Or too late. God darn. But it's pretty much a repeat or a total reverse of the sort of area of the flight that we did yesterday, where we were heading from Florida to New York. Now we're heading from from New York over to Florida. So that should work. Yeah, happy days. Cool. So we are good to go. So battery goes on. Standby power at the top here. By the way, our flight number today, PeoplExpress2020. Good choice. Yeah, good choice to start. Good choice to start. Alright, so standby power is on. We'll turn the external power. Excellent. To on. Don't need to watch that anymore. Crystal Palace have just drawn to Manchester United. Let's go to Control and 8. Let's get the IRS aligned. This all works, which is lovely. Let's turn our APU to start mode. Happy days. We'll wait for Gen 1 and Gen 2 to light up, and then we'll be good to go. Got a good choice there to start off with. We won't do it yet. But if we need a bit of a pick-me-up, we'll definitely do that. So IRS is being aligned, which is good. We can get some passengers on board. Don't know how many they're going to set us today.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
So let's go. Should we do catering? Let's do more catering work. Let's try it anyway. So I'm not entirely sure it will work.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
And then what we'll do is we'll request boarding.
This parking is too small for your boarding requested.
Boarding should be done quite quickly. I wonder what Jim's been watching. Evening, Jim. Hope you're doing well.
Do you want to board crew?
I'd love to board crew,
boarding
thank
started.
you. So I don't think the catering... Yeah, so Jetway... Yeah, so we're not going to see passengers, it's fine, but it will connect Jetway, which is fine. How many passengers? Oh, only 278 today. Okay. It's a lot less than what I've normally had it. Emergency lights to armed. Happy days. Control in 3. Oh no. That's interesting. Ooh.
Okay.
Stand by to all, so they're all on. Ooh. Got a feeling we might need to cheat with this. That's well, no, it's I know for a fact this was working this one. I fucking hate this sim, I really do. Is the APU on at least? No, is the answer to that question. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'd say it's fine. I don't think it is. Maybe doing this lot might work. I don't know. Let's do that quickly then. Oh wait. Oh dear. Battery's on. Don't need the external power because. Do we need to go back to the external power? Might need to slightly cheat with this. I don't know if it'll work. Mark, evening to you. I'm doing well. To think I tested this morning as well. Right, okay. Well, ignore this. Got a feeling I might need to do something I don't particularly want to do. Yeah, legs are in there, absolutely fine.
Okay.
So this would go one of two ways. This oh dear. You know what it is? It's I downloaded something yesterday. I should not have. Well, I downloaded something to do with the original flight for yesterday, and then we changed the flight. I'm just curious to why they're not out. Why they're not coming on there. Is it anything to do with? I mean. So that needs to be on, which is fine. Okay. Shouldn't have to do the cheat. And I feel quite cheap for doing it. But we're gonna try it. And as I said, this could go one of two ways. there might be a continuation of the stream. Then again, there might not be. Because it's going to get a bit too late to try and replace it. And I don't have, there's no other PeoplExpress livery. Jim says, could ask what's its name about cheating. Ah, man, what the hell is its name? Oh, yeah, I'm curious, hang on. Hold up. I wonder if it's what it is. Yeah, it is the one I'm thinking that you're having a good giggle at. Yeah, it is the one. Okay, well, this was unexpected. I promise you this works, because I've done several flights in this one already. So I'm going to have to use the cheat, which for those that play on the computer is a very simple method of pressing Control and E on the keyboard. Oh dear. Okay, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. We'll carry on. If the screens don't come on with the cheat, I will figure something else out to do. And I will come back about 8 o'clock and we'll do something else. So passengers are nearly on, which is fine. Right, time to test. Time to see if this works. So what we should do... Okay, so it's almost like so flaps are working, so that's fine. I've not pressed any of that. Interesting. Okay, let's see.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
I'm genuinely curious to see if this cheat works. We'll do it on the pushback. So, lots of suggestions of GeoGuessr. Well, if you smash the like button, we'll see.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
If you smash the like button, we will see. I don't know. What I'm thinking is might potentially do this route in something else. But it's annoying because I've bigged this up for the entirety of the time that I've had it. And it works. Apologies for the shouting.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So I'm intrigued. So the handy sort of button combination of Control and E will either save the stream or cancel it. And then we'll come back with something else. Very, very strange how this ain't working all of a sudden. APU is on. APU starter is on. But we've got nothing to control it. It's almost like the external power didn't work. But that's really, really bizarre. And I don't particularly want to spend tonight.
Locking gear.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. So like I said, don't expect real sounds. You do get the default sounds of the 747-8 for this. And then I said, that it all works and everything else, and then this happens. Right. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Right, moment of truth. Here we go. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross everything you can.
Exiting from editing mode.
Release
Please
Here we
parking
go.
brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Here comes Control and E. There it is. Is it going to save it? Don't think it is, you know. Oh, you bastard. You're not going to do it, are you? Motherfucker. Okay, so we've got engine startup. We don't have screens. Why do we not have screens?
Please set parking brake.
Okay. Very curious to know why we don't have screens.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
So everything, yeah, everything's working, which is fine. We just don't have screens. Okay. Time to and ah. So right. Need to come up with something here. I'm generally curious why we don't have screens. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's restart this section at least. And just try it this way. And then if not, I'll end the stream because I've sat and said, oh yeah, don't worry, it works, and people know it works because I've flown it many times, and I've like sent pictures and everything else. I'm like, look at me flying this one, so I know it works. Right. When you're ready, Flight Simulator, that'd be ideal. Right. So Let's try again. So everything's available, which is fine. At the same time as well, I don't think most of this lit up. Right, there's the battery. Standby power to auto. Then external power. I'm a fucking genius. I think I did the sequencing wrong. I think that's probably my I think that's where I went wrong. Okay, so we got it working again, so we're all good. So we're going to start again. Well, unfortunately, what it has done is because we've waited for a while, this ain't normally a frame rate heavy scenario.
This
It's a little bit
parking is too small for
on
your
the frames
aircraft.
at the moment, but do we do the should we do the boarding, or do we just leave it and just continue with pushback once everything? I think we just carry on as we were. Right, I think we just carry on as we were. Weird, because it was running fine earlier. And it's like now we've got loads of moving parts. All of a sudden, just gone. Because we've got loads of moving parts. Once we're out of the right, let's crack on as we would do. Let's go again. Stop the passengers, leave them behind. Alright, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. Okay. APU generator on. Have we still got screens? We do indeed. I don't like the fact this has suddenly now become very, very laggy. Just pretend we loaded 278 passengers on. Simple. That's how many people we're taking today. 278 people. Right, we need to go down to. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to restart the traffic thing, because I think that's what's causing the lag here. So I think once that closes, which it has done, there we go. It's amazing, isn't it? See that there? See how smooth it is now? That's the traffic add-on that causes that fucking stutter. It's crazy. See how now it's running beautifully, look. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy what adding a traffic add-on can do. So I'll get it restarted and then we'll continue. FSLTL, it's been known to drop in frames, the flight simulator. I think it's by about 10 or 15, I think it is, something like that. Once it loads in, you'll see in a sec. So I'm loading it back in now. You see everything sort of coming in. We're still running beautifully fine, okay? So the starters at the moment are just the aircraft are loading in, okay? And you see how everything is running beautiful, right? Once everything starts moving, it doesn't do that. So interesting. Okay, so let's go very quickly. Let's just align our IRS here. So I noticed that when we didn't have this screen, I was like, that's weird. And then it made absolutely perfect sense as to why we weren't working. I don't know why I didn't do it. I'm assuming the sequencing for trying to get the screens on No, I've also typed in the wrong.
Fucking.
Who's put a B? WR was the one I fucking pressed. Thank you. Thank you. And then let's put that into there. Okay, so that should now have aligned to the IRS. Yes, beautiful. Well, let us crack on then. We don't need to do any of that, so we're all good. That's all sorted. See how it's now starting to stutter because things are starting to move. But once we're out of
This
here,
parking is
it'll be
too
fine.
small for your aircraft.
There you go. United 1970 can deal with us today. So it should be the old school. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. It's old school. There we go. Old school United Airlines dealing with us today.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
It's running fine, but you see things are starting to lag a little because things are starting to move, like the FedEx over the back there is moving. There'll be a few more aeroplanes potentially on the move. This is where it starts to begin to lose frames.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Dan Graham, evening to you. We'll have a song, shall we? Let's go for it. Darren Smith says, evening all, why does a Series 200 have a Series 400 cockpit? Because it's the wonderful world of porting over a plane from another flight simulator and you need to have a 747 cockpit. This is the one. See how it's not moving smooth now? Aye. It's request night as well.
Locking gear.
Get some requests in, let's go.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
It's got basic sounds. We're not going to have the sounds up or anything else like that. It's very basic sounds.
I'm the victim to your guillotine. You push me to the edge cause you don't care about me. Want you, but you don't give a fuck. You made the rules and got me stuck.
Great choice. Gonna go into full screen.
But you don't give a fuck. I play your game and I still suck. I'm your victim and I like it.
Please set parking brakes. Awaiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Great choice. Coming in from Carl, he says
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
to pick Half-Lives and pick any song. We went for Victim. Beautiful choice. More songs to come shortly. There goes. FedEx once again. And now everything's starting to move. You see how it's now not running beautifully. That's the traffic add-on doing that.
Unlocking gear.
Right, let's get the other engines on. So again, no real sounds for this. I don't think there's any way of implementing real sounds into this either. You're about to hear stock sounds for the 747-8. If you're familiar with the noise, if I just go like this.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
So we're not bothered.
Left
We're not
is
bothered
clear,
with noise
Right is clear.
or anything else. Because there's no real sounds. Normally with FS exports, there's never any proper real sounds unless you have the 330, and the 330 does have proper sounds. I'll let the chat answer that. Darren Graham says, Darren Smith says, quiz question, what was unique about PeoplExpress? I'll let the chat have a go at that one. Darren Graham, hello to you, hope you're well. Suggesting some tunes as well. Once we're in the air, we'll get some more tunes on our request night. We are sacrificing this stream
So we head down to
Melbourne, Florida today. I think we're okay to go. Yes, we are. Okay. Bit of power. Let's get her moving. As we look to take 278 passengers. Down to Melbourne, Florida. This flight in real life that took place was covered by a 737-200, which of course we don't have on the flight simulator. Right. Oh my god! We're going to do a delta here. Don't want that happening. Fizzy, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. And if Paul Hussey's around still, there is an Eastern Airlines livery for the 747-100, which you get as a pack with the 747 collection here. Comes with the 747-100, the 200, 300, the 400 freighter, and the 747 SP. Comes with a crap load of liveries. One of them being Eastern Airlines for the 100. So I'm pretty sure Paul was the one, or has been one, to mention Eastern Airlines quite a bit, I think, about wanting to do something with them. So yes, we'll do that at some stage. Now I remember how to how to set this up, because the sequencing that I did was really piss poor. So forgive me for that. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Fizzy, welcome to the stream. Bit of a minor glitch, and by that I mean human error. But we are finally off and underway and ready to depart over to Melbourne this evening. Flight time of just about 2 hours or so. taking 278 people over to Melbourne, Florida. It's pretty neat. The liveries are sort of not like your 4Ks or 8Ks, but they are sort of decent quality. They're not fuzzy or blurry or anything else you want to kind of call it. The airline, of course, was absorbed by Continental. So, hope you had a wonderful Saturday. Has the weather been stormy where you are? It's supposed to have been really bad today, but we had some sunshine and some warm weather, which was very, very surprising. Mark says very 70s looking livery. It is indeed. I'll give you another look at it. Something a bit different for us all to enjoy this evening. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I had notifications this morning for lightning strikes and everything else, but nothing ever materialised. So we had it down sort of Nuki and Truro were sort of battered by it, but it then totally missed us, and I was half expecting to have to deal with it, but no, not today. Not today. Good fun to fly though, the 747, even if you suspend your beliefs. That we've got a 747-8 cockpit in this one, but still a 747, so it still kind of counts as we taxi out, and we are almost ready for departure here. That aeroplane. Okay, interesting. About 3 aircraft in one there. That's the beauty of FSLTL once again. Which one of these bastards are going to be departing first? It is the United 767. That will go first. Then we've got a couple of Embraers, provided they move, of course, and then we've got our 747. Darren came up with the answer about what is unique about PeoplExpress. It is basically when PeoplExpress first started Gatwick to New York service, you could board the plane and pay for the ticket once on board. Couldn't get away with doing that now. Lovely bit of info there. Okay, we've got more movement. I think that's the American. Someone's going to be moving. Have we got a bit of a glitch going on? I think we do. That United Embraer is bugging by the looks of it, because it is looking very, very small. Very slow on its departure. So, do we skip ahead? I'm half thinking just skip ahead here. So that Embraer is moving, but it is moving at an absolute snail's pace. Sorry, Embraers, we're about to overtake. We're going to do a delta here. What we didn't see, we didn't actually happen. Sorry, American. Yep. If Delta can do it, we'll do it. Sorry, United. Again, if Delta can do it. Oh, it's fucking moving now, look, you bastard. Didn't want to get ploughed by a 747. Not surprised. Which means the American should then go ahead of us. And will come through the back of us. You're not seeing anything. You're all good. Well, let the... I think that American might go next. I think. No, we're next because it's now disappeared. It's all good. Right, let's line up behind the United. We should be okay, I think. Got a plane there? It is a plane. We'll hang fire. We'll go in front of, or we'll go behind this aeroplane that's coming in just here. So welcome on board the stream here, ladies and gentlemen. Did this a bit, it's fine. We're kind of in the way a little bit, but it's absolutely fine. Revenge is sweet. I don't know what the revenge is for. I didn't tip the fucking aeroplane. What I want to do is just make sure nothing is... Oh, no, United. No! No! So here comes the next arrival. We'll go and line up after this one has touched down, because that United will literally go through us like a really badly cooked meal. What is it? Oh, it's 7-6. Alright, let's go line up. Again, not too worried about sounds to go up or anything. There's no real sounds. I can't show them off to you. As much as I wish that there was real noises, we've got to make do with what we've got. You also get the same noises for the 100, the 200, the 300, the 400, the freighter, and the SP. But let's make our way over to Orlando and go to Melbourne. We should be good to go. So clear weather here. We'll wait for the 7-6 to get off the runway, which is ahead of us. Sounds should like a dodgy carpet cleaner. You mean like the sounds? I miss the old like Pratt & Whitney sounds, I really do, but don't have them here, unfortunately. Right, here we go. Let's go up to... Once that 7-6 does move, because I'm very curious about... In fact, I think he's holding for us. So I think we are recognised by that 737, because the traffic add-on has a tendency to go through us. Right, here we go. 50%. Get the engines warmed. Beautiful, ugly sound of the 747-8, and here we go. Not too fussed with the sounds and everything because, again, no real sounds are absolutely fine on the roll. Let's take our 747 over to Florida. Oh, he wants to get up early, you bastard. I don't think so. Not yet. And we can rotate. Alright, positive climbing gear going up. Rotate. Stick the auto throttle on already. Let's go for autopilot. Get the vertical speed. Alright, so I think we're going to need to go direct to our first waypoint because it has not quite picked it up, but it will do now. Happy days. Here we go, on the outside. On the outside. Ugly sounds. Ugly sounds of 747-8 on this flight simulator. But here you go, there's our 747 looking beautiful as always. Get a shot of that, why not? Plenty more 747 stuff to come. Including some 747-400 stuff. Loving it. Just don't think about the sounds. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Beautiful. Overpass the airport here, well, that's it. So not a great deal of wing flex, but it's enough to kind of make it flyable and make it look half decent. Let us know what you think. Jim says, what about the old KLM livery I had on Battle of the Liveries? Have you got that? Is that the white topped one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the white topped 74? I'm not too sure that's even on here. Let's go for flaps up. The aircraft now cleaning up. Beautiful. Such an ugly noise. I don't know who thought at Microsoft that was going to be the best noise to use for a 747. Bloody ugly. But yeah, there you go. Our 747 is on its way.
If I forget or I don't see any requests or anything else like that, or they tend to go by, do keep bringing them in
to the chat. We're going to go for the next one. Paul Hussey gifting 1 Departure Lounge membership going to Will P. Thank you kindly, Paul, as always, for your continued support there. Oh, it is that one. I don't know. I don't know if it's the white top one. I'll have to have a look. How long it takes for YouTube to throw a paddy about the song choices tonight. Decent choices. Keep getting them in. Whatever you want to hear, we can play. Fine, Spotify has it. Beautiful. Wait, it's keeping old school theme going tomorrow. Classic sounds of a screaming HST. Yes, Wayne is with you tomorrow. Phil, if that's what you want to hear, I'm more than happy to provide it. For a full 7 minutes. Alright, Paul Hussey coming up with that one. Deep Purple, Black Knight. See, even Gemma wants to listen to it again. But let's go for the next one, which was suggested by Wayne. You know what's weird about that? That rap. That rap got claimed, but it only got claimed for the bit that only had the Thompson Tank Engine bit. The actual rap itself didn't get claimed last night. So it was just the bit where it's just the music of the Thomas Tank Engine. That's the only bit that got claimed. It was like 30 seconds. Yeah, Gemma, literally that one bit. So what do you think about this 747? Let me know. Comes with a shitload of liveries. Nice to see a retro one, says Gemma. There are, honestly, honest to God, so many liveries. It's crazy. Dom says, the fuck is this ear cancer? Request a song if you don't like it. Don't like it, you can request one yourself, just not Old Shep, because you already know the score for that. That was Tones and I with Dance Monkey. Yeah, so Gemma, this 747 easy to find on FlightSim.2. And comes with a whole load of liveries. Air Force One's on there. 747 SP has like American, Qantas, South African, etc. Super excited for it all. So many 747 flights to get through. So little time before the brand new one comes out. Why is my screen insistent on turning it off? Alright, especially for Phil, because Phil requested it. You can all blame him for it, but I know which section will get... I know which section will be claimed, which one won't. But Phil said he wants to hear it. Phil requested it before backtracking it, but unfortunately I only take your first answer.
What the rest of these niggas do? Man, the motherfuckers was ready for anything. The niggas was packing burners. The niggas ready to fight.
So you get to enjoy a full 7 minutes once again.
The nigga was amped. He's like, come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Release the brainstorm to make the motherfucking brain form.
Don't tell me you're not nodding your head. You know you're nodding along. So the rap is never caught. The rap was never claimed. There was a section in the song that's just purely instrumental for the Thomas Tank Engine theme, and that's the only bit that got claimed. Not this bit. Dom, don't be a spoil sport. You know yourself, you are totally nodding along to it. Just like everyone else is doing it. Yeah, don't be a spoil sport. You know you're tapping your foot, or nodding along, or slapping your hand against your knee. You know you're doing it. Absolutely, you got a head bob to it. Just banging my head on the desk count. I mean, maybe. So this is the bit that got claimed. Just this instrumental bit. This is the bit that got claimed. None of the rap before it. None of the rap afterwards. Just this bit that got claimed. I was howling when I got the email. This bit, no. None of this. You get the picture though. I won't play the full 7 minutes, but there you go. Rob Brown, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I won't play the full 7 minutes. Not this evening. It's like for special occasions only. Although I don't know if there is such a thing as a special occasion for this one, but you're all good. Mark says, "Oh, I was just getting into that." Oh, you should have said. I didn't close it down. You're totally head bopping. That's why you love it. See? Totally doing it. I know you are. It's gonna get stuck in your heads now, isn't it? Mark says it almost makes me nostalgic for Crazy Frog. Oh yeah. I'm not doing Crazy Frog. I'm not going that far. Rob says up next Baby Shark. Definitely not Baby Shark either. Right, there we go. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for that one. It's a nice little near sort of 3.5 minutes of that. There was still another 3.5 minutes to go. So what did you have for your tea this evening? What did you have? What did you have? I had Chinese and I was very, very excited. It was lovely. Very, very nice. What did you have for your dinner? Carl says barbecue chicken balls and chips. Very nice. Dom says, what's my Chinese order? My Chinese order is always sweet and sour chicken, Hong Kong style, if I'm feeling a bit fruity. If not, I'll have just like the balls on their own with like the dipping sauce. Singapore chow mein. And then some sort of so the Chinese down near me have like these chicken and cheese samosas, and they are fucking excellent, like really, really good. So I have like a side of those that I normally just pick at, if anything. Mark had chicken, rice and salad. Wayne had sandwiches, turkey dinosaurs and curly fries. Gemma says roast pork Sunday dinner on a Saturday. Ooh, hardcore, like it. Oh, very good. You can see very nice. Very, very nice. No, actually my orders are a 46, 46, an 11 and an S9. There you go, see? Don't even need to look at the fucking menu. Right. Anyway. Darren Graham suggesting this one.
Tank fly, boss walk, jam, nitty gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is jam hot. This is jam hot.
Excellent choice by Darren Graham. S9 or 69? Definitely an S9. Dom says Mongolian beef, Singapore rice noodles, Thai green curry plus chicken noodle soup. Excellent. I might need to try that next time. Sounds delightful. Rob says at least let them wine and dine before the 69. Terrible, you lot. Honestly, terrible. So many ways you can support the channel this evening. You can play the membership roulette, if it allows you to, of course. You can play membership roulette. You can provide super stickers or super chats. Our resident super chat reader Emma will be around for £2, €2 or $2 or more. Or you can do the absolutely free option, which is to drop a like on the stream if you are enjoying the stream so far. Paul says, is Melbourne, Florida near Orlando? I believe so, yes. Definitely, yeah. It's definitely the Florida one we're going to, not the Australian one. Ooh, look at that. Oh, nice. Let's have that downloaded.
Tank fly, boss walk, jam, nitty gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is jam hot.
Alright, Beats International suggested there by Darren Graham with Dub Be Good to Me. Cracker. But yes, it's definitely the Orlando version we're going to, not Australia. I'd be amazed if we can get 747 to Australia in 2 hours. Some people can get a Concorde across the pond in 10 hours. Getting a Concorde, getting a 747 into Australia in 2 hours, I think, would be very impossible. Always nosy at the liveries, just to kind of see what's been released. Beautiful. So, like I said, plenty more 747 stuff to come. Obviously, got the brand new sim to come as well. We spoke about that one yesterday. And if you weren't moving your heads before, you're going to move your heads now, because this one has been requested by Wayne. It's a bit of a bop.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen.
Again, don't tell me you're not foot tapping. You know you foot tap into this. You know 100% you're sitting there tapping your foot on the floor, or tapping your hand against your knee. Rob says, funny, managed to catch a short of a girl playing this on the bagpipes. If you can find it, put it in the group chat. I'll be intrigued to see what that sounds like on the bagpipes. Dom says, I'm 3 12-hour night shifts in, so I'm currently in a deep, deep pit of depression. So no, that's what we're here to do. We're here to take you out of that pit of depression and give you reasons to be happy. You love it. I know you love it. I've seen you smile, so you know you love it. You play the I'm miserable card, but I know you're not. You love this sort of thing. What more do you want with a cruising 747 and Eiffel 65? Nyancat. I would do it for shits and giggles, but not the 10-hour version. So there you go, Eiffel 65. With a little bit of blue, dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. Just Nyancat. Do you know what? I might introduce people to Nyancat. you don't know Nyan Cat, you've not lived. Oh, is this it? Is that the real thing? Or I might need to just hang on. Let me mute everything. 2 seconds. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I feel really bad for people that don't know what Nyan Cat is because... Oh, their ears. Darren's got a massive smile on his face. Good. It's what we want to hear. It's what we're also here to do. We're here to provide a smile to those that might not want to, but... will end up smiling anyway because of us. I don't know if you're going to smile after this. If you can get through the full 3 minutes and 46 seconds, because it is just a repeat. So I'm really, really sorry for this. I think. If you don't know Nyan Cat, I'm so sorry. If you do know Nyan Cat, bop along because it's fantastic. Here we go. Do you not? It's like a YouTube staple, like one of the legendary songs on YouTube. Oh, this takes me back. Early 2000s, no, mid 2000s. This takes me back. I'm not sorry for this. And there is a 10-hour version of this on YouTube. Oh dear. You're doing well. You're doing well. You're a minute and a half in. It's just this the whole time. You're doing well. I won't play it all. I'm not going to play it all. Don't worry. We'll go 2 minutes because 2 minutes is good. We've got 10 seconds to go. Hang on in there. You're doing well. Alright, that'll do. So that's Nyan Cat. It's basically a pixelated version of a cat that is soaring through the sky, a digitalized sky, with rainbow coming out of its ass as a trail. And there is a 10-hour version of that on YouTube, which has gone down in folklore and legend as being annoyingly catchy. Annoyingly catchy. So that's Nyan Cat for you. Carl says this played in nightclubs at the end of the night to get everyone out. Darren, it stopped. Yeah, it stopped. Yeah, cat with a Pop-Tart for a body, shitting a rainbow. Oh, I love it. I wondered how it would sort of, yeah, you can tell sort of the generations, shall we call it, of sort of like having to be a specific age to kind of maybe slightly enjoy that. But Rob says would rather shove an umbrella up the Jap side than listen to that for any length of time. And Mark says, I assume it's a big hit in the uni halls of residence where the students are off their tits on something. Yeah, I would think so. If they're off their heads or off their off their nuggets with whatever they've taken, then yeah, I imagine it'd be quite a big hit. It was massive. It was huge back in like back end of the 2000s, I would say. James has not heard it for years. Didn't think you'd actually play it. Oh, it's on Spotify. Of course I'm going to play it. I wasn't going to play the 10-hour version. That would literally drive people insane, I think. Right, we have got an hour and 9 minutes of our flight left. We are just passing Virginia Beach, which is on our left-hand side, which you can just about see underneath the aeroplane. Let's go with something that I'll play, and it's not anything crap or, well, I don't think it is. Mothica for me. Big fan of Mothica. And I'm massive fan of this song.
Just a little girl from Oklahoma, reading Juliet and Romeo, yeah. Didn't think love could exist if they don't die in the end. So I settled down with Jack and soda, turned myself into a
Lee Class, evening to you. Hope you're doing well.
black out in with a kiss. Add another one to the list. I still sleep with all the lights on, waiting till it goes wrong. Never thought I'd write another love song. Monsters creeping into my head, say I don't deserve this. Grew up so afraid of all these bedtime stories. Read them like a warning, forever unfold me till I met you.
Lee didn't hear Nyan Cat, yes.
Never wanna dress like Cinderella.
I'm not doing it though. I'm not putting you through it again.
Yeah, wasn't looking to be safe, but damn, I'm in love with your face. Guess I'm afraid of falling right out. Way up here, it's a long way down. I don't wanna let you down, let you down, let you down. I still sleep with all the lights on, waiting till it goes wrong. Never thought I'd write another love song.
Wait, says be right back. Drink and snack time. We're having great amounts of fun this evening. So that very, very short song, Mothica, with Bedtime Stories, one of my favourites to listen to at the moment. So we are doing request night. If you're joining us late, get your song requests in, whatever you want to hear, and we prove that. We're playing some particular songs that are driving people up the wall, so we'll literally play anything. Whatever you fancy, we'll pop it on. But we're going to go for this one from Paul. The absolute classic. And I am going to turn this one up. You don't need to tell me twice. Let's get your request in here for the next hour or so. If I miss them, just spam the chat. It's amazing that we could bring Dom so much happiness by playing Yankat. Simple pleasures, absolutely. Some call it that, some people call it guilty pleasures. Everyone's got a guilty pleasure song. I'll play my guilty pleasure song a little bit later. Mark says Dom should play Nyancat in all his videos from now on. I think we call that a challenge. That to me sounds like a challenge. You'll get a claim. You won't get struck for it. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine on the takeoff sequence, all of a sudden Yankat starts playing when you want to hear a oh dear, that would be quite funny. Always thought it sounded like just a piss away. It is not that though. April Fool's is to be planned. Oh, that'd be brilliant. How dare you play this music over the startup engine of a IAE V2500. Alright, Rolling Stones, Give Me Shelter. Suggested by Paul Hussey then. Jim says, so you can cope with Nyancat but not Thomas Tank Engine. I know, right? I know. How does that work? I can see what Rob's requesting. That's could get interesting. Dom, did it take 7 hours and did you do about 3 fuel stops at the same time? Nyan Cat out the Concorde engines. Just you imagine the the Concorde on spool up just starts playing Nyan Cat louder and louder the more the throttle pushes up. Oh. What's that? It's interesting. No. And then every time every time the throttle goes up, the louder it gets. Genius. Imagine passing it mid-air. No truer word said from Darren says takes me back to when the lives and the world was a different place. Keep smiling, everyone. It's one thing to keep remembering, of course. Things do get tough, things do get difficult. Keep smiling. This one suggested by Gemma. Dom says, gonna admit, when I was about 6, I thought Serengeti was something you ordered at an Italian restaurant. Oh dear. I can see why. Sounds like a spaghetti dish. So I can totally see it. Right. Here comes like the sort of, let's go for a bit of a weird suggestion sort of for the requests and stuff. Guilty pleasure songs.
Songs that you shouldn't like, but you do.
Let's have your guilty pleasure song of songs that you shouldn't like, but you do. I've got many, but I've got one that I'm about to play, which is mine. I'll run downstairs and grab a drink. But yeah, let's play your guilty pleasures. The Pokemon theme song. Oh dear. That's a way to get copyright struck, not just claims, I think. Might test it. We'll see. Toto Africa, suggested by Gemma. Yeah, so let's have your guilty pleasure songs that you shouldn't like, that are totally against your sort of music taste, but you can't help liking it. I'm going to leave you with mine while I go and grab a drink. Enjoy. Because I often find myself, if I hear it in the van when I'm at work, I often find myself just tapping my foot to it. And now I like it that much, it's on my playlist. Here we go.
I know every time. I know every time. I know every time. I know if you wanna have a good time. I know if you said you got something on your mind. I know if you said that you wanna get on down. I know every time, don't be shy, just come around. I've been watching you and I know you like to party, baby. And you know that sounds really good to me. Everybody wants to hang out at my party, baby. Don't you know that this is the only place to be? Don't you wanna get if you know that you wanna get on down? No need to worry, 'cause the saints will be around. So if you're feeling kinda low, oh baby, down. 'Cause I'll be here right by your side, ready to flow. I know if you wanna have a good time. I know if you said you got something on your mind. I know if you said that you wanna get on down. I know every time, don't be shy, just come around. I know every time, move around and get on down, do what you wanna, baby. You gotta be good and ready to go. I know you've been waiting for my party all your lifetime, baby. Everybody in the whole world wants to know. Everybody wants to see that there's no one on the strings. 'Cause everybody knows where they've got to be. I know if you wanna have a good time. I know if you said you got something on your mind. I know if you said that you wanna get on down. I know every time, don't be shy, just come around. Every time.
Home and away theme song.
Well, if you know you like to party and you wanna get on down, then we told you, baby, that you come to the right town. 'Cause it's party time, you gotta get your groove on. I know you wanna dance from night to dawn. Baby, got it going on, I don't see nothing wrong. You dance pretty hot and I know you like my song. So move it like that, rats tat tat. Now we'll confirm that you know where it's at. Just come around if you want.
So this is my guilty pleasure that I shouldn't like it, but I do. I remember hearing it on the radio, and then I just fell in love with it straight away. And I was like, shouldn't like it, should not like it, but I do. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is All Saints, I Know Where It's At. That is my guilty pleasure song. So I shouldn't like it, but I do. So that's my guilty pleasure song. Wayne's mentioned Little Mix, that's very brave. I think we've had enough Nyan Cat for one night. Definitely had enough of enough Nyan Cat for one night. But it can be guilty pleasures. Excuse me, guilty pleasures, or it can be whatever you like. Let's get some requests in for the remaining 49 minutes or so before we are due to land down in Melbourne, Florida, not Australia. Excuse me. After all, it is Saturday night, and let's have some fun. Let's go with this one. Darren Graham suggesting this one. The bops just keep on coming. Evening, Lewis. Hope you're doing well. Lots of requests coming in here, whether it's guilty pleasures or something you just want to hear. Carl says, what a tune. It's a bit of a banger. Suggested by Darren Graham. Rob says, heard Alice DJ on the radio yesterday, got nostalgic and googled her. Couldn't believe that she is 50. Nothing like getting old. First saw them in 1999. Happy weekend, everybody. So we are cutting back on our Sunday streams. Our quizzes and battle deliveries will be taking place once a month, but alternating. So the next quiz will be in 2 months' time. Because we're sort of cutting back on that, we're finding we're doing too much at the moment. So we're just kind of giving ourselves a bit more time. They will return to regular schedule at some point, but we're just finding that we are doing a little bit too much at the moment. And so we want Quizness Jet, we want battle deliveries to be something a little bit special, so we're going to space them out so that people can look forward to them a little bit more. Gemma, no, there's no plans for the 3rd of November. Dom says, do you want my days off for the next quiz? Well, the next quiz will be, I mean, literally, we are properly spacing these out. So it will be November the next time we do the quiz. So anything in November, Dom, if you want to just give me a shout. So it's something that we've decided to do. We've spoken about it, myself and Wayne. We want the quizzes and we want battle deliveries to be something that people always look forward to. So we don't want to keep doing them every now and again because it'll sort of lose its touch, and we don't want that to happen. So we want to kind of space them out as much as we can for people to look forward to. But just for Lewis, because I know Lewis obviously needs a little bit of cheering up, I figured we'd go for something that Lewis would enjoy. So I know Lewis will love this, so don't say I don't think of you. But here's a little song request for Lewis. Here we go. If you know it, join him. Nice and loud, everybody. There you go, Lewis, you can have that one. You can have that one. In fact, you can have it for free. I mean, free. For free. You can have that one for free. But yes. Oh dear. Did also think while I was doing that, and I didn't want to interrupt, I thought the old shirt sponsor was appropriate for today's scoreline. Just saying. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, so Lewis, you know it's banter. You know it's actually banter. Yeah, it's banter. It's fine. It's all good. To be fair, your lot didn't play very well today, and I was quite surprised because I wasn't expecting to be talking about a potential 3-0 win. So yeah, your lot were bad. David, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Says you do realise, Tom, now tomorrow's LPS stream will have "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles" played constantly. Didn't turn up for 70 minutes. It's honestly, I was on like really surprised, really surprised that your lot didn't play well at all. I saw the lineup and thought, wow, we're in for a bit of a game here, but weren't to be, and I was very surprised by it. I was half expecting us to concede. Yeah, crazy how West Ham didn't turn up, and I'm not surprised the fans weren't too happy either. Right, let me scroll back up and... Oh, hello. Frank's back. Says he changed the name of the... because the other one sucked. So hello to Hellcat Demon 170 Rules. Hi, Frank. David says Michael Jackson had a monkey called Bubbles. Luckily he didn't sing that song too. Oh, David, trust you to lower the tone, David. Dom, I got the message as well. I will keep those dates in mind. Ideal. I'll keep those dates in mind. Carl having a go at roulette. Doesn't do the thing anymore. Why does it not do the thing? Very strange. And Michael Painter got the gifted membership. Thank you, Carl, for the continued support there with the gifted membership. And you have won your round of membership roulette. So yeah, so hopefully our sort of new schedule of trying to space the quiz and everything else out a little bit more to kind of, you know, I don't want it to lose its sort of touch. So hopefully you can understand. Sort of where we're coming from with it. I'll be interested to know about feedback, please, if people don't agree with it. Do let me know. But no, just for Lewis, here we go. Lots of traffic ahead. Gone very much for the old school songs tonight.
Well, you need a blue sky holiday. The point is they laugh at what you say, and I don't need no care and you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work and a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. Sometimes the system goes on the blink.
Dom.
You might not make it back, and you know that you could be well. That's wrong, and I'm not wrong.
Oh, we're totally going down the old school route. I love it.
Give us the passion, need it the most. You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Because you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work and a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, you see what you like.
Can you lot coming in with the retro stuff, look. Incredible. Really hasn't helped. So, for those joining us, we're on board PeoplExpress2020 from Newark to Melbourne in Florida. Not to be confused with the Australian one. Miles better. David says, I heard rumblings that someone called Kate fancies a blast at the quiz. We must get in touch with Kate and see if she fancies it. Oh, Lewis. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Tomorrow's a new day, nothing will get said. You're alright. The stream will get blocked. This one will get blocked because of all the music we're playing tonight. Because YouTube likes to, you know, fuck everything over. So, it'll be fine. Tomorrow's a new day. Wayne suggesting this one. I'm loving the fact that we've got some proper cheesy old school stuff coming in. Here we go. Jim says one of Ben, nothing gets said. Trust you, Jim. You be the one to say it. So we are half an hour away from landing into Orlando. Technically Orlando, but it's Melbourne. Feel free to hit the like button if you are enjoying the stream so far. Jim. That's quite funny, actually. Rob says, I'm even vintage enough to remember the movie Spice World was cinematic genius. So I've seen it, and I would probably go down the route of what Jim just said. It's definitely cinematic something, not sure what though. It was interesting to say the least. I forget the fella's name. Is it Richard E. Grant or something? Is he not in it? Have I seen that correct, or am I making this up? Richard E. Grant. Is he not in it? Because does he not play like the tour manager or something? There you go. Spice Girls, Say You'll Be There. That song might be on my playlist, but shh, don't say anything. Don't say anything at all. Alright. He was in it. I thought he was. Was he not the tour manager? Or something like that? Yeah, that's right. Is he Rob? Is he that he plays the angry jock, but he knows his shit. Jim says fucking waste of a Bristol VRT double-decker bus. Lewis says, I remember being a kid at primary school, whenever a Spice Girls song came on, all the girls went mad and all the boys put their fingers in their ears. Good times. Oh, how things have changed. That's the only thing I sort of remember from it. I've not seen it for yonks. Not that I have an urge to watch it. Just putting that out there too, but yeah, it's been a long time. Right, those of a wrestling persuasion, Jim will know this next one because David's recommended this one. This too is on my playlist. Can we wave goodbye to the 2 subscribers who can't take the fun and games on a Saturday night? Can we wave goodbye to them? 2 people have unsubscribed this evening. Let's wave goodbye to them. They can't handle the fun. You will be replaced. What I am loving is the fact that we've gone from like request evening to literally discussing girl groups like Spice Girls, Girls Aloud, S Club 7, Steps, Atomic Kit. We haven't described those, but I think we're just naming them for the fun of it now. David, I'm gonna have a look. I'm going to see if it's Kate. Kate, don't let it be you. Oh no! It is! Oh, Kate, no! How could you? Oh, one of them was Kate. Kate's no longer a sub. It was fun while it lasted. Dom says, who's Kate, by the way? Kate is a valued subscriber as of 2 days ago. David will tell you all about Kate. Yeah, Kate never gave us a chance. It's because we like planes, innit? I think she's judged us all very quickly. Kate, come back. Don't judge us all that quickly. Alright, Baltimore with Tarzan Boy. Rob says, some cast in Spice World: Roger Moore, Alan Cummings, Richard O'Brien, Meatloaf, Michael Barrymore, to name but a few. Was Thomas the Tank Engine a red line? Somebody left because of Nyan Cat. And then I think somebody left because we were talking about Spice Girls. People don't know how to have fun nowadays. I'm half tempted to play what Jim's... I've only just gone back to see what Jim's put. And Jim knows a banger. And I'm going to see if I can find it, because apparently that is the title of it. Jim, they haven't put it down as that. They've put it down as So What. Not So Fucking What. Should we play it anyway? What we got? 23 minutes to go. We're going to be descending in about 5 minutes or so. Or 5-10 minutes. Someone will run a mile on this one. Well, let's find out. Let's go for it. Bit of Metallica to spice up your life.
So fucking what?
Too late, Jim. I've already played it. Should I not play it? Alright, I'll stop it. I'll stop it, it's alright. We'll go with something a little more soft for those that don't know how to have fun. Hang on. Here we go. Suggested by Rob Brown. Here we go.
Some people say I look like my dad.
There you go. You can all have a good dance to this one. What do you like? Oh, you fucking bastard. Rob says, let's talk Bewitched then. I think one of the girls was the sister of one of the Boyzone lads. Louis Walsh had some questions to answer. Who doesn't like this song though? Apart from Jim. Tis a bop. Get a life. Yeah, fucking Egypt. Lewis says my Ofcom side was going, oh my and oh goodness. Is that the Ofcom side or the side going, oh, what is this filth that one is playing? Should know by now we don't take this channel too seriously. We like to have some fun on there. Alright, keep getting someone quests in. We're going to be descending shortly. What are you like? I've got a problem here, Dermot, and I want you to sort it. I can't decide if I want to listen to Bewitched, or whether I want to be a fecking Egypt. People loving it. Fight like me dad as well. I've got a problem, Dermot. I fight like my dad. Brilliant, we like that. We like that a lot. I love this fucking song. Oh dear. Right, let's get some more on here. Or do I want to play this? Do I want to play it? Gemma, it's your suggestion. Do I want to play it? Should I play it? Yes, I do. Okay, here we go.
Tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy.
Like it already.
I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive.
Very good.
Everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home.
Yo!
I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted
So I've decided this is the channel's national anthem.
Realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks.
I've decided this is the channel's national
All
anthem.
been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give.
Like it, new channel national anthem. Let's go for it. All raise your hands. All hail the national anthem of the channel. Rob says, "Hold me beer. I'm just off out to dig. I'm just off to dig out a copy of Smash Hits. Also, remember the curious notion of going into our price and actually buying a single. Do you remember the days of going out to buy a CD from places like HMV?" We are on the descent, meaning we have got 14 minutes to go, which means we've still got some time to play some tunage. Now, YouTube has decided not to fuck us over this evening. So we're all having a spliffingly wonderful time as we go on to one that Jim's requested. It too is a belter. Yes, it's not a full-on heavy rock song that Jim would normally suggest, but Jim's picked an absolute belter. Big thank you to everyone that's watched this evening. Getting involved with Request Evening, getting involved with our first flight with the classic 747. More flights like these to come. So much choice, honestly, there is so much choice. Great choice by Jim. Robert Palmer with A Bad Case of Loving You. That's the song title, not Jim. Rob says, watched Michael Jackson video from the 90s and all the crowd had lighters. Remember those? None of those mobile phone pish. Yes, remember a time when people used to just appreciate things with your eyes? Now everything has to be recorded, like football, things happening at football matches and wrestling events and sporting events and concerts and everything else. Everyone has to use the phone. I'm guilty of it, so I can't sit there and moan about it too much. I'm going to go for 2 more songs whilst we are descending. This one in from Carl, who was suggested this one. Many of you will be a big fan of this one, including Dan Graham, I would imagine, and Wayne. Filming planes on your phone. Oh wait. Can't think who does that. Oh, David, no. Oh, David. David, no. Jim, I thought you meant somebody else. You know who I mean. Digital planes. I knew David had gone quiet for a reason. I didn't think it was going to be that. That is stonking. That is descending into the pea soup ahead of us. Nothing wrong with your videos, Jim. At least when you film it, you can actually film the aeroplane. A little bit tasty ahead of us. There you go, a bit of Sonic, and it feels so good. David says that photo was taken immediately after a very loud, unexplained explosion in the Longstay car park at Dublin. Thank you. Right, we're going to go for one more song. Now, this song, the more I have to show... Do I have to? Oh, have I got to show it? Oh dear. Alright, I'll show it before I do the... I knew David had gone quiet for a reason. I should really know better. If you're wondering who that is, by the way, you can probably tell who that is on the right, but then you have Lewis, Gemma and Rob on the outside. Round the outside, round the outside. That is proper class, that. Oh dear. Very good. Very good. Alright, last song before we... Good God. Heavens above. Heavens a Betsy. Brown following through at the back. Anyway. Right, next song. Or last song before we do touchdown. I've listened to this song many times. And the more I listen to it, the more that I can sort of relate to the lyrics, because I think this is like one of those songs where if you've been done wrong by somebody, I feel like this song is like a massive middle finger, like that, like a literal like fuck you sort of thing. And the more I listen to it, and the more I sort of digest the lyrics, the more it makes me feel better about a lot of shit. So if you've been done wrong, it could be recently, it could be in the past, or whatever else like that, I want to give you 3 minutes and 10 seconds of not so much reflection, but an opportunity to, in your head, to turn things around in your mind and go, do you know what? If you've done me wrong before, fuck you. Here we go. And I'm going to leave this nice and loud.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be.
Powerful.
Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
I fucking adore this song.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part
Good. Oh, give it to me all day long. So that is indeed Linkin Park's brand new song. And I can relate to the lyrics and everything else for being done wrong, being fed shitty information that people don't follow up on, and basically I use it as a way of going, people will say shit and then don't back it up. Therefore, you're you don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive, which is not being able to follow up on shit. I've had honestly, I relate to every part of those lyrics, and it's fucking excellent. Dom says you need better friends. I can neither confirm or deny. But whether it's relationships or anything else like that, if you've been fucked over, that song is beautiful to kind of like just relate to. So that's what I use it for. I use it to relate, and I'm like, I got fucked over. I got told this, that, and everything else, and it was never followed up on, because people like to say things without actually fucking backing it up. And it's honestly like a massive, like, it's a little like love letter to say fuck you to whoever it is you want to kind of in your mind point it towards. It's excellent. So there you go. Nice little thing to kind of end the song, end the sort of request evening for the time being. Dom says, what if you're just fucked up? Is there a song for that? There probably is. I don't have time to find it though. Sim's having one of its little things here. Good, I could do with one. Dom, I'm sure in your infinite wisdom you will be able to find a song that will eclipse just how you feel. That is mine, and I thought I'd share that with you. And that's why I use it. Okay, so we need to slow the fuck down because we are getting close to the approach. $200, beautiful. I tried that, ended up with on. I mean, yeah, get in the ring, Guns N' Roses. That's always a good one. Depends on your taste, there, Dom. If you depends what you prefer. Okay, let's speed brakes up just to get this aircraft really slowed down. So here's what we're on. Speed brakes are up. You're seeing the ass end of a 747. But here is the front end. And all the other good stuff. So we're at 4,000. We're going to descend down again to about 16 in a sec. 16. 3,000 in a moment. We should probably go for a bit more on the flaps just to help out with the potential stall speed here. Right, ping it down a little bit more. there's plenty of songs out there. I also, when I get into a state of mind of stress and everything else, I always find, because I'm into my like heavy metal and shit, Slipknot is perfect. Listening to angry music surprisingly does the opposite effect. It gets you out of that angry mood. At least for me it does anyway. Okie doke. Right, so here we are, ready to descend down into ready to land at Melbourne, not Australia. Stick with our .200 knots at the moment as we begin our turn to start to line up for final. Time to get your predictions in as well. What do we think in terms of the landing rating? Whilst we're on the turn, I'm going to have a look and see what we could be playing ourselves out with this evening. That's what I feared. We'll go for a bit more flaps. Yeah, we don't want 250. That's the anti-stall kicking in. Yeah, we don't want that. We want 200. We've got a bit more flaps in now to control it, so we're all good. Wayne 210, Gemma 249. It's all dependent on how this sim behaves. What should we play ourselves out with this evening? Mark going for 189. I'll have a look when we do the replay. Right, let's get on the approach mode. I know that works. So our airport I want to say is hasn't loaded in yet for some reason. No to those who unsubbed. Those who don't want to have fun. Right, landing. Oh, is that coming up now? If we are, we're a bit high. Let's take this over. Happy days. Right, here we go. Yeah, coming down. We'll just take that throttle back. I don't even think the replay's on, is it? Yes, it is. Cool, replay's on. Go for the full flaps. Now I've got to remember, does the auto? Yes, it does. Go for one. Trying to get everything sorted here. Happy days. Right, we're in control of the throttle, in control of the aeroplane. Is that us coming up? Yes, it is. Right, here we go. Enjoy the landing down into Melbourne in Florida. Let's see what we can do. Flaps are full. Oh my god, it's a bit of a crosswind. We've been chucked off course here. Here we go. Bit of a crosswind. Okay, I'll take it. Wasn't too bad. Reverse is on. Pushing the nose in. Should come to a stop or apply manual brakes if we need to, but I don't think we will. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Melbourne in Florida. We're going to use all of the runway here. 60 knots. We're going to come off the reverses in a second. Manual braking. Beautifully done. Let's vacate the runway. Alright, 271. Didn't think it looked that bad personally, but I think I was more conscious about potential stutters, which I don't think we were actually going to get. So there you go. So, first flight with the classic 747, even though realistically it's not that classic, but just for nostalgic reasons and everything else, we get to fly the old school 74s with a bit of a skin on them, so it's alright. Oh, Volanta, why you do this to me? Volanta's just crashing at every opportunity. I'll be interested to see what the replay looked like though. One of our smoothest in terms of the actual touchdowns and stuff, but I'll be interested to see what it looks like. What did Volanta put it down as? Ooh, okay. Alright. I mean, not too bad. Volanta had it down at 219 feet per minute. But I didn't think it was that bad. Did not think it were that bad. Should we go for a bit of half-lives whilst we're here? Because why not, right?
Oh baby, hi, don't get me wrong, I'm not out of my head, but the way you looked at her just makes me wish I shot her dead. So how about a little dance over her grave instead? The mess I made is blowing up and all I see is red. And I know that you know there's a devil in me. Could you say we were meant to be?
Little hard.
Okay, fine, I get a little jealous sometimes. Where's the fun if I'm not crazy? No one is getting out of this alive. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting me crazy. Oh, maybe I'm crazy.
We like a bit of half-lives on the channel.
You were with every night. Just don't know why I felt the deep desire to grab a knife. Tell me, baby, wanna know where the fuck were your hands? I'll cut your fingers one by one without any regret. And I know that you know there's a devil in me, and I think that you're gonna love it. Yeah. Okay, fine. I get a little jealous sometimes.
Superb nights is Wayne. It's been good fun. We like our request nights. It's been a while since we've done the flight sim on a Saturday night as well. I'm going to park up next to the 787. Lee, thank you for the compliments. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Mark, thank you for the compliment. I'm going to pull in here next to the 787. And we're going to finish up with Half-Lives just there with Jealous. Rather fitting. Right, let's just pull in here. I think these aircraft are part of the scenery. I don't think these actually move, if I'm going to be completely honest, but we figured, or I figured, we'll park up here anyway, because we can get a nice look at old versus new. There we go, beautiful touch, parking brake on, beautiful stuff. There you go. So let's end the flight there. Hopefully you've enjoyed the classic 747, even though unfortunately it didn't have the real sounds. I have tried to request the person who did this to see if they can get the real sounds in there, but yeah. I've heard nothing back yet, so watch this space indeed. So flight time tonight, according to SimBrief, was 1 hour and 58 minutes. Volanta had us down from gate to gate, 1 hour and 58 minutes. So absolutely spot on with that one, with a landing rating of 218.63, and apparently the landing G-force, according to Volanta, was 0.97. So technically butter, because it's under whatever it's supposed to be, like 1.1, 1.2, something like that. Excellent stuff. So all that's left to do is we're going to take off the traffic, and we're about to see if that does anything. Yes, in fact, those those were part of the FSLTL. Everything else you see in the background is obviously part of the scenery, so we don't need to worry about that. We're about to do the replays now, so if you're leaving us, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow from about 4 o'clock, I would say, for the watch-along of Manchester City against Arsenal, the big game in the Premier League. Otherwise, if you're not around with us in the afternoon, Wayne is with you tomorrow for, I think he said it was Bristol to Reading, I think, on the train sim, so get to roast him at least. I mean, support him, not roast him, but do roast him anyway. Otherwise, let's sort ourselves out here. Let's get the camera angle sorted. Let's click the replay. Let's get ourselves out of here. Alright, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining in with the fun and games this evening. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday evening. I will be putting up a schedule to see if break is needed or if not break needed, but we might sort of slim the schedule down for next week in particular. But we'll do that upon, or tomorrow night actually, while Wayne is streaming. So if you fancy keeping an eye on that, then do so. Otherwise, enjoy the landing, enjoy the replay. Thank you for getting involved. I'll leave you with the replay, and I will see you, and I'm going to pick a song to play us out with as well. I will see you tomorrow afternoon. If not, Wayne will see you tomorrow night. Take care of yourselves, and from us here at the Departure Lounge YouTube channel, as always, it is a very good evening to you all, and a bye-bye for now.
$2,500.
Personality.